My name is Riley. It was one of those late college evenings when the campus finally grows quiet, the kind of quiet that feels almost honest. We were sitting on the old rooftop behind the dorms. Me, Ava, Jun, and Mia. 4 girls wrapped in oversized hoodies, legs crossed, sharing the same cheap blanket and the same sense of something unspoken. The city lights glowed in the distance like warm, scattered fireflies. A slow breeze brushed the edges of our hair, carrying that faint nighttime chill that always makes people a little braver than they should be. We were talking about nothing: classes, roommates, stupid things that happened during the week, until the conversation drifted into that strange, fragile silence where the truth waits. It was Ava who broke it. "I think I like girls," she said quietly, staring at the sky instead of us. No one laughed, no one gasped. Mia just breathed out softly. "Me too." I felt my heart jump, that sudden pulse of recognition. Jun lowered her gaze, fingers twisting the hem of her sleeve. "Same." 3 pairs of eyes slowly turned toward me. I felt my cheeks heat, though the night was cool. "I thought I was the only one," I whispered. "But, yeah, me too." For a moment, the 4 of us just sat there, the truth hanging in the air like something delicate and glowing. And instead of feeling strange or exposed, it felt right, like a puzzle piece finally clicking into place. Ava laughed first, a small, shaky laugh of relief. Mia leaned back on her hands, staring at the sky with a smile that looked like freedom. Jun exhaled so deeply, it sounded like she'd been holding her breath all semester. "We're all the same," Mia said softly. "No hiding. Not here." The rooftop felt warmer, softer, almost like home. Then Ava said something that made all of us look at each other with the same startled, quiet curiosity. "What if we lived together one day? Like a real family? Our family?" No one answered, but the idea didn't drift away. It settled between us, gentle, hopeful, impossible to ignore. And I knew that tonight was the start of something that none of us had expected, but all of us needed. The next night, we met again. Same rooftop, same blanket, same quiet hum of the campus settling into sleep. But something felt different, lighter, like all 4 of us were finally breathing the same air without fear. Jun brought hot chocolate in mismatched mugs. Mia carried a lantern she claimed made everything look cinematically dramatic. Ava arrived last, cheeks flushed from the cool air, a nervous smile tugging at her lips. We sat close, shoulders touching, knees almost overlapping, not because the night was cold, but because none of us wanted distance anymore. Ava was the first to speak. "About what I said yesterday. I didn't mean it as a joke." Jun shook her head. "We knew." Mia hugged the blanket tighter around us. It actually sounded nice. I looked at all of them, the people who had somehow become my world without me noticing. "I've never had a place where I could just be myself," I said softly. Ava nodded. "Same. Home was never that." Jun's voice trembled a little. "I always felt like a guest in my own life." Mia whispered, "What if we could build something different?" The idea hovered between us again, but this time, not as a fantasy, as something possible. We started imagining it, not seriously at first. A tiny house with too many blankets, a kitchen where Jun burned everything except toast, a bookshelf Mia promised to fill with life-changing recommendations, a couch big enough for all of us to pile onto during storms. We laughed, but each laugh softened into something deeper. Hope? Maybe. Ava leaned forward, her voice quiet. "I don't mean romantic things. I mean a home, a real one, where we don't have to explain ourselves, ever." Mia nodded, eyes shining in the lantern light. "A family you choose." Jun swallowed hard. I want that, she said, more than anything. And all eyes slowly turned to me. The wind lifted my hair, the city lights blurred behind them. I've never wanted something this much, I admitted. Not because it's perfect, but because it's ours. Silence settled, warm, shared, full of something bigger than any of us could name. Not love in the romantic sense, but love in the truest one. 4 girls on an old rooftop, making a promise without saying the word. And I think, in that moment, we all felt it. We weren't alone anymore. We were becoming something like a family.